Everyone, how are you today? I really want to talk about goals. I know I've talked about it before. You might think I talk about it a lot, but I'm finding that there are a lot of authors who don't set goals or don't set the right goals or don't understand how setting their goals connects to all the different parts of their author journey. And then they come to me later and say, but this isn't working. And so today I really want to talk about goals and connect it to the what, the where, the how of the rest of your author journey so you can see how it all connects. And I'm doing it because I want you to set goals. I'm encouraging you to set goals. So stay tuned, keep watching. I really want you to set goals. And this video is here to encourage you, convince you, persuade you to do that. Okay, first off, your goals, they like illuminate the path, right? So they're like these bright lights that help you see, because honestly, writing a book can be a really dark path. And so it kind of illuminates it, right? And when you're setting goals, that helps you develop a plan for the entire book, the writing, the publishing, the promoting. It helps you tailor content. So I'm going to go through all of these pieces. So first off, you're not just writing your book for yourself. Well, you can. Go ahead, write a book for yourself, but you're not going to necessarily sell it. If you want to sell your book, you are writing for your readers too. So by understanding their needs, their desires, you can create content that resonates with them. And this ensures that you get readers who read, review, and recommend your book, the 3 R's of author success. Now, when it comes to making publishing decisions, what you want, like what your goals are, is hugely important. Different publishing paths offer different opportunities. They're all a little bit unique. They offer different challenges. And so understanding your goals can help you choose the right publishing path. It kind of helps you clarify what you're going for. So, for example, if your goal is to maintain complete creative control, self-publishing is your best option. On the other hand, if what you want is wide distribution to as many bookstores and websites as possible, and not just have a book available to a bookstore, but actually on that bookstore shelves, then traditional publishing might be the way for you to go, because they have established distribution systems. They don't just make books available. They have people who call the bookstores, get them excited, and get the books into the bookstore. So finally, where your goals are set can really affect how you launch and how you promote your book. Whether it's like organizing signings or social media or whatnot, it's, your goals connect to how you launch and how you promote your book. Let me give you 2 examples. So first off, think you're a self-published author, you're in business, and you want to use your book as a lead magnet. That's the first scenario. So first off, if you're already an entrepreneur and you already have an established audience, you have followers on social media, number one, you're going to start leveraging your existing audience. You're going to tap into the people you already know through social media, through email, through website visits, because you have a business and you have all of this already established. And so in that case, you can contact them and let them know about your upcoming book, maybe get a street team together. So that's one thing you might be doing. The next is offering value-driven content. So you may have a book, and at the end of each chapter, you may have a workbook that they can go and download from your website. Poof, you got their email. Or you might have, teasers or blog posts associated with them. So every time they're reading something, if they want more, they can go to a blog post or videos or podcasts or any kind of valuable information. So you can connect what's in the book to value-driven content outside of the book. You could also host maybe a virtual book launch. So you engage your audience. You have an audience, but maybe they're not buying from you. But when you launch the book, you're like, hey, come to this virtual event. We're going to talk about this book. We're going to talk about how to solve your problems. You can discuss key themes from the book. You can answer their questions, offer exclusive bonuses. And now you're more in touch with those people who used to just be followers. Now you're kind of bringing them into the fold. And of course, utilize them as lead magnets. So since your book, your entire book could be a lead magnet. You could give away the book for an email, and that could be a lead magnet. But you can also offer, as I said earlier, additional resources, worksheets, cheat sheets, free consultations, a whole number of things that you can use as lead magnets that you tie to the book. And might be how you might launch and really get the book to help you bring the people who've kind of been on the outskirts following you. You could have 100,000 people following you, but they're not actually buying from you yet. So you can kind of use the book to tie that together so they bring them further into the fold. Then, what if you want to write a series of books? You have 3 nonfiction books on related topics that you want to write. And your goal is to reach a wide audience, get them into bookstores, not just available on Amazon, but in the bookstores. Those are different things. Available and distribution are very different things. And sometimes that's something that gets confusing for authors. I'll do another video on that. So let's imagine you have these 3 books you plan on writing. You want to get them into all the bookstores as possible. Traditional publishers have established distribution channels that self-publishers just don't have. They've taken years to build these up. So they can not only make your book available, they can get your book on the shelves. And that might be a way to go traditional. So if that's what you're doing, how do you and your publisher then launch and get that book into the bookstores and create enough buzz that bookstores are calling you to order them? First off, capitalize on pre-order opportunities. If you can use pre-orders to generate excitement, get people to go into bookstores and ask for it, if you can offer exclusive bonus or incentives for people who pre-order, you can then create buzz before it's even available. So that's one way. Engage with book reviewers and influencers. This is something that publishers can be very good at. If they are publishing a book, they're usually willing to pay for professional reviews. They have connections with not just bookstores, but influencers and other people so that they can get reviews, sending out art copies so that they can get reviews inside the book before it's even published. And then leveraging traditional media. Traditional publishers often have connections with journalists, right, and bloggers and people in the know. And so through them, you can make these connections and build up something bigger, even if you didn't have a huge audience to begin with, because they have these things. You can work with them to help build an audience through this. And of course, utilizing the publisher resources. So publishers don't publish and then promote your book forever. They often publish. They might, depending on whether they think it's worth it or not, they might do a launch or some marketing. But really, they judge how much money they're going to put into book promotion based on kind of how well it seems to fare in those pre-orders, right? And those first initial moments. And so as an author, you really want to push that. And then the other thing is utilizing the publisher's resources. Take advantage of any kind of marketing or promotional resources that they offer. They might have advertising opportunities. They might be able to help you with your website. They might have their own social media. So really working with your publishing team can help you meet the goals you want. So I'm not saying that, all strategies can't be used by all authors. So yeah, every author can use pre-orders. Every author can use, lead magnets. Every author can use these. But what I'm saying is, with so many strategies to choose from, how are you going to decide how to promote your book? How are you going to figure out the best way to launch and promote your book? Because you can't do everything. So Knowing your goals, especially your long term goals, can help you choose the most effective strategies to help keep you from like drifting aimlessly from one strategy to the next with no results to show for it. Unfortunately, I see that, and this video is here to help you kind of get away from that kind of drifting and not finding the success you want. So, in essence, setting goals isn't just about dreaming big, although it is about dreaming big. It's not just about dreaming big, but it's taking those big dreams and finding the strategies that you can use through planning, through writing, through publishing, through launching, through promoting, so that your author journey is successful. So if you need some help with that, reach out. Or down below, we have the Ultimate Nonfiction Book Planning Guide. The link is in the description, and you can grab that too.